What's good? What's good? I'm back. Yours truly, one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka Triple P, aka the Common Sense Podcast. Your source for music, sports, politics, sport events, and much, much more. Today, I'm going to react to a video on Valuetainment. Adam Sosnick and Katie Hopkins get into a heated debate. Before we do that, let's give you a word from one of our sponsors.
That lit, that slap, it is that one. That everybody talking about this on new drink. They like that's that turn. That lit, that slap, it is that one. That everybody talking about this on new drink.
They like, do you dizzle? If you dizzle, go to dizzlebrand.com. Dizzle is a premium luxury liqueur mixed with agave tequila, French cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. Just throw your dizzle on ice, and it's nice. Go to dizzlebrand.com, click on our locations, and you can order your very own bottle or bottles of Dizzle premium luxury liqueur. Must be 21 and over. Shipping and handling is included. Just click one of the top 3 website links under our locations. Recommend Emilio's Beverage, cheaper link. Also, below that's locations in California, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas. 50 locations in Arkansas as we speak. So let's get into it. Adam Sosnick and Katie Hopkins.
Balls are everything these days, and kudos to you because you're a brilliant talker. You know what you're saying. You're a shock jock, like you're a Howard Stern-esque type person, and some of the things you say are hyperbolic. Some of the things you say are true. Not everything is everything for you. I'm wondering for you, what percentage are you saying just to, as a comedian, to be hyperbolic and just to kind of throw stuff out there, and what stuff is actually factual and true? So, for instance, I have a phone in my hand. This is a phone, and you can Google things with a phone. So, Volodymyr Zelensky, a couple quick points. He's the same height as your boy Putin. They're both 5'7". He's not 5'4". Putin isn't exactly a giant, okay? That's one. Number two, I don't give two shits about the Muslims in the UK, but a quick Google search will show you that Muslims' population will double by 2030, apparently, and go from 6.3% to 17% by 2050. This is Google, Katie. I don't care. Thirdly, I just Googled pictures of UK police officers with guns. Apparently, they got a lot of fucking guns. So my question to you is, what percentage of what you're saying is hyperbolic, getting eyeballs, respect, we live in that kind of world now, versus actually factual and true?
Okay. Let's go from the start there. You showing me what a phone is and saying this is a phone, that isn't really the way to start an argument, because that's to assert that I'm stupid and don't know what a phone is.
Well, you're assuming we're stupid because we can't Google things that you say as a fact checker.
Would you like me to answer what you just said?
Sure, go
ahead. You're going to talk over me?
We could do either one. I could go either way. So, but go ahead. This is all you.
Is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So starting off on that kind of tone, I don't think is necessary. You then go to your phone and say, I can Google this, like you've got the biggest penis on the planet. Whereas
you might have the biggest penis on the planet, Katie. I don't know.
Darling, I've got bigger balls than Caitlyn Jenner.
I actually believe you, Katie. I actually believe you. But go ahead.
You're so bad at listening. And then when you stop talking, you say, go ahead for just a moment in time. You can Google anything. Why don't you Google my name and see what it says on Wikipedia? Because you'll find out that I'm both a monster, that I'm bankrupted, that I have no background or backbone. You'll find out that I've bedded everybody in the UK. Many of those things won't actually be true. So just because you Googled something, that doesn't really make you Elon Musk, darling, does it? It just means maybe you can use one or two of your hands, probably at one side of your hand more than the other. It's had more practice. You then talk about Zelensky's height as if that's a fact because you read it. And that's a misinterpretation of itself, isn't it? Because just because you read it on Google doesn't make it true, my flower pot, does it? And then you also talk about the fact that old statistic, Muslims 6%. Walk with me, my flower. Walk with me through London, through Leicester, through Birmingham, through Bradford, and walk with me through Minneapolis, because you can call it 6% if you make that disparate in a population. But in the cities where they cluster together, you will find they have the majority. It's why they have the power. It's why we have a Muslim mayor. It's why we have a Muslim housing association. It's why we have a Muslim police association. And it's why we have Sharia law in most of our cities. And finally, you managed to find a picture of a police officer with a weapon. Well done, darling. Have a gold star and do some more Googling. Maybe you could watch some Cartoon Network while we adults talk. Of course, there are armed response officers. I said that as part of my answer. But most police officers on the streets of the UK are not armed. Is that
Ooh, let me pump the brakes. I gotta stop.
Here's the deal.
Hold on. I gotta stop for a second. Oh my gosh, she tore him a new asshole. She tore him a new asshole. I mean, you could just see it on his face. I wouldn't know what to say after that. Like, I would be. But this is the beauty of podcasting, of content creating. You let it go, man. You just let it go. Straight freestyling, all organic. Just let it go. Let it ride. Keep it moving. Let's go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You've managed. Wait. This is totally breaking. Wait, you need to stop the business. Stop valuetainment, because seriously, what he's done, he's Googled police officers and they're holding weapons, which must make him right and me wrong. I'm literally came here to talk out my arse, but look what he's done, everybody. I think that deserves. Come on, join in.
Number one, thank you, Tyler, for Googling it on your end.
Well done,
Katie.
well done.
I appreciate, again, I'd let off with a compliment that you're a good talker and you get eyeballs. Congratulations, you're good at that. Part of the problem why you probably piss people off is you have major masculine energy. So respect to you. So I know you're saying you're married. I don't know about that. I know you're saying that you're a family woman.
You could
But
Ask
Katie,
Tyler.
how can we trust Google, Katie?
Why don't you
I'm
ask
using your
Tyler?
words against you, beautiful.
Ask
Listen,
Tyler to pull your little winky.
I will.
And he can Google my husband.
You probably have a bigger dick than me,
And then
Katie.
that
I
will-
don't know. And
that
I'm
will
packing.
That will
So it's
become
okay.
a fact. That will become a fact if you
I
Googled
guess so.
it.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can trust Google, darling. I don't know.
So you're saying, I know, what was the point?
The
None
point
of us
is,
got it. None
I'm
of us
giving
got
you a
your
compliment.
point.
You're hyperbolic. You get eyeballs. Respect. I'm also saying not everything you spew out there is accurate.
What was the compliment?
That you get eyeballs and that you're a good talker.
No, I think if you're around for 15 or so years in the media, it would be, if you were spewing nonsense, you'd be caught out quite a
No,
lot.
you'd probably be canceled everywhere. And then where were you canceled again?
I'm literally cancelled from countries, my
Okay.
darling.
Well, is that a good thing? Are you proud of that?
I am actually, yes,
Okay.
I am.
Well, then kudos to you, Katie.
I'm proud
You're
of
doing
being
what you want to do in
deported.
life.
I'm proud of being deported from Australia for going over there and calling out the tyranny of lockdowns.
Respect.
I'm proud of standing up for those people who had that done to them. What
And
did you?
the Australians needed you? Like they needed Katie?
No, and that's something I always make very.
Are you even Australian?
Which
Are you even American?
Which question do you want me to answer?
Both of
First,
those.
the second. There was
Yeah.
3 actually.
Are you questioning?
So I am not American. I
Okay.
am not Australian.
Okay.
And I come over here because I'm a respectful foreigner and an outsider that cares about your country.
So you're a globalist?
No, I'm not a globalist.
Oh, I don't know.
Ridiculous thing to say.
Well, I'm just like, if you go and like
I honestly
come to
feel like-
United States and basically get involved in politics, or you go to
I'm
Australia
not
and get
sure
involved
what
in
you're-
politics.
I'm not sure what you're doing.
I'm not sure what you're doing. I'm asking you genuine questions.
And C, I can't help but feel you're kind of angry, but I don't know why.
Maybe I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Maybe I had a
think
British
you
girlfriend that you remind me of. I don't know. However,
That's actually a true story.
yeah.
And by the way, can we get
I
him some
know that.
Snickers bars?
I'm
I
okay.
know that's. I
It's
know
okay.
that's
Get
a
it
true
as
story.
fars.
I know that's a true story. I
Katie,
can feel that.
Katie, here's what I genuinely
I'm not
believe.
her.
Here's what I genuinely
I'm
believe.
not your old
I don't
girlfriend.
believe me. I date a lot hotter chicks than you. But here's what I definitely believe. You actually are a person that knows what they're doing. You're not an idiot. You've been confronted before. You confront a lot of people. You anti-liberalist, anti-multicultural, anti-fat, anti-immigrant, anti-tattoos. Sorry to inform you, Vinny, she doesn't like you. You have tattoos.
Okay.
So listen, Katie, you're Cry Me a River.
She has a tattoo on her.
Okay, there it is. Katie.
She has a tattoo on her bum.
Katie, I've taken a lot of heat before. I can take
He
it.
must
Are you
have
saying
it.
that you can't take heat, Katie? You take heat all the time. You give heat.
There's just a lot of noise coming off you. I stopped listening.
Katie, I hear a
ages
lot of
ago.
noise. You just sound a little more proper than me, Katie. But we're all just talking
I
noise
think
here.
you're making a bit of a thing of yourself, sweetie. Just stop now.
I'm enjoying you, Katie.
Carry on, Patrick.
So if you like this,
I loved it. It was hilarious. Ain't much I can say about that. That was hilarious. That's valuetainment for you at its best. Once again, thank you for tuning in, Paul Pickett Podcast. Peace, and I'm out.